Developments, reshaping housing markets in New York and New Jersey. The housing markets in New York and New Jersey are undergoing a remarkable evolution. Both states are seeing an influx of initiatives and trends aimed at increasing affordability, enhancing sustainability, and improving urban living. In this video, we explore 35 key developments that are setting the stage for a brighter housing future in these iconic regions. One of the most significant changes is the introduction of New York's Pro-Housing Supply Fund, a $100 million initiative that provides aid for infrastructure-related projects. This fund focuses on building more affordable housing units while bolstering essential amenities such as transportation and public utilities. Additionally, New Jersey has doubled down on development initiatives, especially in cities like Newark and Jersey City, to modernize housing while keeping it accessible to low-income earners. Under the leadership of Governor Kathy Hochul, New York has rolled out a series of groundbreaking proposals to tackle housing affordability. These include tax incentives for developers focused on creating middle-income housing and cutting red tape to accelerate the approval of new housing projects. Similarly, New Jersey's Affordable Housing Alliance is working hand-in-hand with municipalities to ensure that affordable housing quotas are met without compromising urban aesthetics or quality. Neighborhoods that once struggled with neglect, such as Ridgewood in Queens and Ironbound in Newark, are now flourishing. Revitalization initiatives funded by both state and private sectors have rejuvenated these areas. Historic landmarks are being preserved while new housing developments cater to a diverse social demographic. While condos dominated the New York and New Jersey skylines for decades, current trends indicate a shift toward co-ops. Co-op housing offers residents shared ownership in the building, providing not only a sense of community, but often cost efficiency. The ambitious New Manhattan Plan in New York has sparked interest in land reclamation as a viable housing strategy. By converting underutilized or abandoned areas into thriving housing communities, the states are mitigating the challenges of limited space. Both states have tightened rent stabilization measures to protect tenants in rapidly gentrifying neighborhoods. These policies aim to ensure long-term affordability and prevent displacement caused by steep rental hikes. Public housing has long been an essential part of the New York and New Jersey housing ecosystems. Recent funding increases have not only improved the structural integrity of these projects, but have also introduced health and safety measures that provide residents with a more dignified living experience. The rise of transit-oriented housing developments is a direct answer to the growing demand for accessibility to public transportation. Strategically placing housing closer to subway and commuter rail hubs has made city living more practical for the working class. Environmental consciousness is shaping new housing developments such as net-zero energy buildings. Both states are leveraging public and private funding to design homes that are eco-friendly without sacrificing affordability. Solar panels, green roofs, and energy-efficient appliances are becoming the norm rather than the exception in urban housing projects. Homelessness has been a long-standing challenge for both states. Innovative solutions, including housing-first policies, prioritize placing homeless individuals in stable living conditions before addressing other issues such as employment or mental health. Nonprofit collaboration has also helped facilitate transitional housing. Micro-apartments, typically under 400 square feet, are on the rise in densely packed areas like Manhattan and Hoboken. These modern, space-efficient units cater to single professionals looking for an affordable urban lifestyle. Vacant office spaces and defunct warehouses are being transformed into residential properties, particularly in post-industrial zones such as the Bronx and Jersey City. Adaptive reuse not only revitalizes urban spaces, but also balances supply and demand in the housing market. Both states are offering lucrative tax breaks for developers who commit to sustainability and affordability standards. These incentives encourage large-scale investments in projects that might otherwise be cost-prohibitive. To ease the financial burden on first-time homebuyers, both states have launched government-backed loan programs that provide lower interest rates and more flexible repayment terms. This initiative has made owning a home more attainable for middle-income families. PropTech, property technology, is playing a critical role in modernizing housing markets. From digital real estate platforms to smart home technologies, these advancements streamline buying, renting, and living in residential units. Public awareness campaigns are being launched to educate citizens on financial literacy topics such as mortgage options, credit health, and budgeting for home ownership. Increased education empowers potential buyers to make smarter housing decisions. Inclusionary zoning regulations are being enforced to encourage a mix of affordable and market-rate housing within new developments. This approach supports economic diversity and prevents socio-economic segregation. New housing projects are increasingly designed with families in mind, offering amenities such as playgrounds, daycare facilities, and proximity to schools. These developments cater specifically to suburban areas like Livingston, New Jersey, and Long Island. Following recent natural disasters and building tragedies, safety standards have become a non-negotiable aspect of housing permits. Earthquake-proof designs, fire-resistant materials, and better urban planning ensure that residents remain safe. The integration of residential, commercial, and recreational spaces in mixed-use developments is revitalizing neighborhoods across both states. Areas like Hudson Yards in Manhattan and the Powerhouse Arts District in Jersey City exemplify this trend. Public-private partnerships are key to funding large-scale housing projects while maintaining high-quality standards. Collaborations with companies like Related Companies and Extel have brought inclusive luxury to urban centers. With an aging population, both states are investing heavily in senior-friendly housing. Assisted living facilities, affordable retirement communities, and accessible architecture cater to the growing needs of this demographic. Community land trusts are gaining momentum as a strategy for promoting affordable housing while ensuring community ownership of the land. These trusts enable long-term affordability and stabilizing communities against speculative markets. Both states are capitalizing on their extensive waterfronts for housing opportunities. From Brooklyn's Navy Yard to Jersey City's Exchange Place, these developments offer luxury and affordable options alongside stunning views. Specialized housing for LGBTQ+ individuals, including shelters for at-risk youth, is becoming more common. Both state governments and nonprofits are championing projects that ensure inclusivity and safety. Despite broader economic uncertainty, the housing markets in New York and New Jersey have demonstrated remarkable resilience. Sound policies and strategic planning have enabled the sector to remain relatively stable. New York and New Jersey are embracing innovation, sustainability, and inclusivity to redefine urban and suburban housing markets. Through these 35 initiatives and trends, the region is making strides to ensure that housing remains a right, not a privilege, for its diverse communities. By working together, developers, policymakers, and residents will continue to shape a more equitable and sustainable housing future for all. Follow me on Instagram at realtor_101. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates on how 2025 is shaping the housing market in New York and New Jersey.